Doing another review. This time it's going to be a diorama. This is the J-Kai Crab Studio diorama from Toyzmetaverse. So this is just a box. Nice packaging. They put these, Toyzmetaverse puts these plastic pieces on the edges, so not as easy to get crushed during shipping. So let me open this up. Okay, so I thought I was going to have a box inside the box, but this is the actual box for the diorama. So I don't have a lot of room on the desk. I'm just going to open it up right here on the floor. So there's the floor of the diorama, I think. Yeah, probably go like that. There we go. And another one. And all of this goodness. Wow, there's a lot of pieces in this one. I'm number 3. So I was the third one to buy it. That's pretty cool. Wasn't the first, but that's still pretty neat. I like that. All right, that's it in the box. So now let me reset up and we can start building this. Okay, I'm back. I think I have everything lined up, ready to go. You need 6 AA batteries for the electronics in this. You have 3 things for the AA, and then directions are right there. So let's see what happens here. It's upside down. I don't know where the screws go or anything like that yet. I don't see anything on the sides here, just on the top. Okay, I have everything lined up. You need 6 AA batteries for the electronics. Here's the floor instructions. I don't see any So these actually screw in. I don't know which goes where, though. This looks like it goes here. I don't know if that makes sense. This one goes here in the corner. I feel like this isn't going in that slot yet correctly. I don't know why. Let's jump a little bit. Should figure out how to get music on this so you're not listening to me breathe there. And I don't know if everybody just wants to sit here and watch me build this. So there should be another screw here. Not quite sure. Definitely got a screw there, screw there. So there are screws underneath on the side. Yep, you can feel that screw on the bottom here. And then there's another screw on the bottom over here. I don't know. I think they're all the same size. I don't think I caught anything yet. There we go. I don't know if I caught this one. I did catch this one. There's a little gap though. Well, it's not that bad. Maybe something goes in front of it, or it may not even matter. All right, let's see what else screws in. Hard to tell with the directions. I don't see any holes for this, but it does look like it goes on top. It shows something there. Oh, so it's these. I don't see how this goes in. I don't see any holes on this. There they are. So there's holes right here. So this goes like that. All right. Just basically starting to screw in before I lift the other piece up to it. I don't know if I did that right. There's a gap. I have to move it down a little bit and take it out. Make it snug. Okay. It's kind of weird. I don't really know if I did that right. Directions unclear, or I am unsure. There's no holes for anything, but I don't know how it sits. Does it just sit on top? That's kind of, I think I did something wrong. me look at this for a couple of minutes. I am not quite sure how this goes on yet. So I'm gonna finish putting the roof together, and possibly it just kind of sits on there correctly then, once it's all together. So we got this sheet metal. It is, I guess plastic, yeah. But look at that detail in it. Looks really good. That goes here in this hole. Then we have this piece here. Goes in this hole right here. You can see that they line up there. Then you're gonna have that roof look like that. So there's that. And then you have this piece that goes, this piece here goes on this hole here, according to the directions, if I'm reading them correctly. I just can't tell. I don't know if they're supposed to, I don't know if it's supposed to go down or, I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in a little bit, and then if I have to adjust it, I'll tighten it after. All right, so there's a roof. Again, I just feel like I'm doing something wrong. You gotta be doing something wrong, unless it sits like that. Yeah, that makes more sense actually. But I don't see any holes in this roof to screw anything in. But the sides fit nicely though. And you can't see it on the camera at the moment, but the other side fits. But without any holes, I just don't see how it sits on there. I don't know. Let me pause and mess around with it for a few minutes again. Okay, so I figured it out. I had this piece on wrong. I had this in front of this, thinking it went on this, but this goes in front of this, letting this piece right here sit on top of the roof, and then this sit in front of the roof. And then you screw the two screws in front of there. And then over here, there's a screw that goes into the roof. And then this piece over here, just kind of, again, there's the one screw here, but kind of let you, I guess, adjust it the way, however you want. Not sure. It doesn't really do anything, but it does, I guess it gives you a little extra stability on top of the roof. So that's the roof setup right there. All right, so let me get back to it here. Right, so now I'm gonna do, I don't know what this USB-C port is for. So you have this one, I put the batteries in it. Like I said, you need 6 AA batteries. You have this one, and then you have this one. So this battery pack here slides into the top of the sign. Let me move this back a little bit for a moment here. All right, so this one slides in. There we go. This slides into the top of the sign. And then this will be for the top of the sign, and then this one. So this light slides into that piece right here. And that gives you that to light up the sign there. So let me just plug this in here off screen. Just slides in, and I'll show you. So that just slides in there. And I think this is, I mean, so this was in here in the box. So you just slide that out, turn on, and you get the light up on the sign. There is nothing on, so let me stand up here for a moment. So there is nothing on a roof that holds this. It just kind of sits there. Like that. Which is fine. Alright, so let me put this back down. You can see in the roof here, there is a hole for this wire. This is the light that hangs down. Let's push this through the hole. Here. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure which one goes with what, though. So let me just hold that here. There's two of them. Yeah, the directions don't really say if it matters. They're similar, except for the USB-C on the side. And I don't know what that USB is for, because there's no plug or anything like that. And they're not chargeable batteries that I put in here. But anyway, let me just slide this in. And I'll show you the last one, how the last one slides in. So there's nothing on the light that screws in or anything like that. So I guess it's up to you on how you want to dangle it, if you want to dangle it. But there's a light. And I'll show you the top of the roof in a moment. Alright, so that's the light. And as you can see, it's crooked because there's really nothing, you know, this wire, I don't know. I'm not sure if I understand exactly how that goes yet. But here's the top, just slides through, this plugs in. And again, this doesn't really do anything. I guess this is wherever you want to put it. And maybe this piece on the battery pack is just to kind of give it some, I don't know what you want to call it, decor, for maybe it to look like it's in place on here. And you could probably hide it under the little arch here so it gets out of the way. I guess that's completely up to the person. I'm gonna have to figure out or look in the directions. I don't see anything in the directions on the best way to handle this light. So that's those two lights. Then we have one more. And I will turn this around. Move this back. So this last light, what did I get the back? So again, these just slide together. There is a groove on the one side, so you can't slide it in wrong. And if it doesn't fit, then you have it in wrong, like I just did. And then there's your third light. And then this slides into the, move this up a little bit, kind of all over the place today with this camera. I don't know if this video is just going to be annoying to watch. So this slides into here, I believe. Yep, there you go. And this gives you a light on the side. And if you look at the, I don't know if it's supposed to flash like that or if the wire's loose. I'll have to mess around with that. Where was I looking? This right here. You can see that the toilet goes on this piece right here. Just slide this back. And then where is the toilet? I don't know. Oh, there it is. And that just kind of sits outside, I guess. I don't know. Let's go to the videotape here. I'm gonna bring up a picture of the diorama. Yeah, it kind of goes wherever you want. I don't know. I kind of feel that's a do whatever you want situation. But the light is supposed to go on the side there. All right. Also, what came with this, and I didn't show before, was another bag with all the screws. You have these posters for the wall. Wasteland Survival Guide. Wasteland Commonwealth Coupon Spectacular. Then you have, almost dropped these. You have this one. Put these down. Then you have these smaller ones. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. That one's gone. Then you have this one. And then you have this one. Okay, so turn this around again. So there's the inside. And I love that light coming through the window there. And then I believe you can kind of just set this up however you want. But let's, again, give me a minute. I'm going to bring up that here. All right, so on the right here, where you can't really see, I have the picture of the diorama online on Toyzmetaverse. So I don't see any screws or screw holes here, but they have that there. Just taking a look at the directions. Yeah, I think you could kind of do whatever you want with the rest of it. So the diorama itself is built, but however you want the other pieces is up to you, I suppose. They have this hanging in here, but there's nothing to hang it with except for the blue tack that they give you. So this is based off of the Fallout, if you haven't noticed. That's why they have a volt number. But then the tires they have on there, they have this tire hanging here, and then they have the net that came with it hanging on the right hand side here. But I don't see anything that's supposed to hold anything up. So let me just move this, turn this a little bit. I guess this is supposed to be like a pegboard. I'm looking at. Yeah, everything else is wherever you want to put it. So you do have extra screws. Then you have the posters. And there, you could probably just screw those in wherever you want. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any screws in to hang anything up. That way you can move it around wherever you want. But that's it. So that's the diorama. So let me set things up and take a look at it. All right, so here we go. This is my setup. You get this bag of rocks, dirt, too, so you can sprinkle everywhere. Give it a little more grimy. But at the moment, I'm not going to open that up. But this is the diorama. I think it's great. I love it. This is one of those things that if it's worth it to you, then it's worth getting. All right, let me get some figures to show you some size comparisons. Okay, started off with a Mezco Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's in the Kai Lab, since it's a Kai Lab Crab Studio Diorama from Toyzmetaverse. You could get the clothing from Kai Lab as well. But that's Leo. Then you have a Mythic Legion skeleton, also in Kai Lab attire. And then you have a Mezco Gomez. That's a jumpsuit I bought off of eBay. And then you have this. Let me get him out of the way and get these things out of the way. Get a couple more figures in there. This is a Kai Lab as well. Skeleton, serpent skeleton, I guess. I don't know. Let me put Gomez back here next to the chair. And then this is a Kai Lab as well. And this guy's a little taller than most. And then I have an item grabber. Hasbro Gwen. So, it's not a bad size for figures. You could fit quite a few in there, or several, I guess, not quite a few. Let me get you a little closer and down more. 1 second. There you are. You can see some of the details in this diorama. Everything in a diorama, minus the figures, of course, came with it. And then you can see the size with the figures sitting in it. All right, hope you enjoyed, hope it was helpful, and I'll catch you on the next video.